So when you're a president or a leader and you run one of these motorcycle clubs, you got to be very careful. You have to have a good understanding that some of the very characteristics that made you strong and successful, some of those very characteristics are what could be your downfall, or what brothers may use to take you down, take you out of your position. Those things, those characteristics that help you be big, help you grow strong, help you make the MC big and huge and strong, and maybe you spread the MC across the country. It's those same characteristics that made you great, that made the MC great. Those characteristics can be used against you to take you down, for people to find fault in you. See, they're always watching. They always will be watching. They watch. And they're not always watching to see you succeed. Sometimes they're watching just to make sure that you're human. And when they find out that this is not a Superman, this is actually a human, now they can attack. Now they come for you. And what do they use when they come for you? The same great things you did, they use against you. When you're a person who leads, when you're a person who makes things happen, when you're a person who makes sure that no matter what, you can always be found doing the right thing for the MC. When your whole goal is to make the MC bigger, greater, stronger, more succinct. When your goal is to make sure that the individuals in the MC get what the bylaws promised. Like, everybody likes that. But others will see it and they'll want to take control of it and take it over. Anyone wants to be on a winning team. And some people want to take it over and lead it. Like when you win $1 million in a lottery, the hard part wasn't getting the money. The hard part is keeping the money. The hard part is all the people that want to come in and remove from you what you've worked hard for. And the thing about the MC is, it's hard to realize that the MC is not yours. It never will be. It's just something that you worked hard to make great, but it belongs to them. And so what they will do is they'll say things like, he always wants to do everything by himself. He never wants to share in delegate. It's always him. They turn that into a bad thing. They forget that, hell, it was you, because they wouldn't do a damn thing. They wouldn't help you. You rode by yourself. You rode through the rain. They didn't have enough money to make the rent. You paid it out of your own pocket. You spent thousands and thousands of dollars doing what you were supposed to do for the MC, only to have someone say later, he always wants to do it by himself. The same characteristic that made you great is the same characteristics that they'll use to take you down. When you went and stood before the 1%ers and demanded that they allow you to be in this area, and you were there and you had to do what you had to do, and you looked around and there was no support. That's a good characteristic. But when they turn it against you, he's a manipulator. All he does is manipulate. Wow. What you used to get them to the top, they'll use to topple you to the bottom. Keep in mind that they're always watching. They'll always be watching you, President. They'll always be watching. They're watching you to see if you're human. And when they find out you're human, they'll use that to take you down. It's okay. Rejoice in it. Do what you do for the MC. Never do it for people to be grateful. My mother always told me, do the things that you do because they're right to do. If you're doing it for people to be grateful, people are never grateful. And so you'll be sorely disappointed. Listen, if they kick you out on your ear, take away the MC, and rip your colors off your back and use all the things that you used, all the characteristics that you use to make the MC great and to make them great against you, know this. When I was in charge, I ran this shit and I made it strong. Now, let's see what you can do. Capiche?